Hello and welcome to Jamie's Football Chat. I hope you all had a great bank holiday weekend and you're all enjoying the sun that we've been having over the last few days. It's been really amazing, and you've all been getting out and about. Like I've been doing some walks and that, which has been really good, and you can obviously, with clear skies like we've had, you can just see for miles up on some of these hills that we've got near here, and maybe some of you have been sunbathing as well. You've got a bit of a tan there. So, yeah, basically my last video was on the greatest XI for Manchester United that I've seen in my lifetime. And funnily enough, I'd done the 11 players that I'd selected, and BBC Sport had done their 11 in the Premier League winners in our since Premier League's been going. And they picked exactly the same team as me, apart from I'd picked Evra, and they picked Dennis Irwin, so my team must not be that bad if it's nearly the same as BBC Sports. So yeah, I thought that was pretty good. But as you can see, I've got my Jamie's Football Chat t-shirt on today, so I thought I'd get that on for my next video. So yeah, so what I did was, my last video was on Manchester United greatest XI in my lifetime, and I was thinking that I'd mention all different players that I could have put in the team and didn't for whatever reason, and I didn't actually talk about a chap who's behind me here, Robin van Persie. He was at our club for 3 seasons. Obviously, I was mentioning all the different other strikers we had. I didn't mention him, so now I thought it was quite a good opportunity to just do a bit of a sort of a stato sort of video on Robin van Persie's stats during his career, and just cover interesting things really. So this video is going to be about Robin van Persie. So generally be for Manchester United fans and for Arsenal fans really, and Holland. So yeah, I thought I'd do a quick video on RVP. So yeah, so basically what I want to do is, I've got some stats written down here, and just going to run through a couple of them now. And obviously when he joined Manchester United, he was here for 3 seasons, and he was really instrumental on us getting that big 20th league title, with the goals he scored in that season, and he was superb. And unfortunately, I think injuries got the better of him later on in his career, with his knees and ankles and whatnot, and he then moved on to go to Turkey, and then obviously not long after retired. So it was a shame really, but he had 3 really good seasons at our club, and the first season was absolutely incredible. So as I'll go on to now, to just tell you about some of the stats really. But yeah, I've got that shirt here that he wore when we won our 20th league title, and that was a number that he had, and obviously then eventually he helped us get the big 20th league title, so that was pretty good. Yeah, so he started his career in 2001, and then he retired in 2019 at Feyenoord, which he'd also started his career as well. So he obviously went from Manchester United to Turkey and then back to Holland. Yeah, so just to run through a couple of stats here. In the first season he was at Manchester United when Ferguson signed Robin van Persie. In the Premier League, he played all 38 games. I know he did have sort of a bit of an injury record, but he was fit for all of the 38 games. In those 38 games, he scored 26 goals, which was amazing, nearly a goal a game there. And in all appearances that season, he had 48 appearances and 30 goals. So he was massively important for us that season, and that was great. So well, I found out some stats here that for Manchester United League, he'd played 86 games and 48 goals. That's really, really impressive. In total for us, he got 105 appearances and 58 goals. And just running you through a couple of other stats as well, which I thought shows you how prolific a goal scorer he was, and the amount of goals he scored over his career was really good. For Arsenal in the league, he got 194 appearances and 96 league goals, which is really good. And then for Arsenal, in his whole career at Arsenal, he got 278 appearances and 132 goals. I know obviously at the end of his Arsenal career, sort of Arsenal fans probably didn't like the way he left, but obviously he wanted to go to a club to try and win the league, which obviously we had Ferguson in charge, and he wanted to win the Premier League title. So obviously he went to us and helped us win that league that season. And I think maybe in the future Arsenal fans will appreciate all what he's done at their club and be not as bad to him as there was when he did return there as a Manchester United player, and the stick that he did have. Because some of the stats he did have here at Arsenal were outstanding. And so some other stats here I saw that his all-club career total was 593 appearances and 273 goals. So that's pretty amazing there. That's nearly 1-in-2 ratio. So that's pretty impressive there. So yeah, what a goal scorer. And also he'd get a lot of assists as well during his time in his career as well. But yeah, for Holland as well, he played 102 games and 50 goals from a period of 2005 to 2017. So that's amazing as well. Again, nearly a goal every 2 games for his international team. That's really good. Also to add, he was born in Rotterdam, so he did play for Feyenoord to start there, and his career and obviously end there as well. So that was really important for him. But to also go on as well, that he has scored some great goals in his career as well. I think there's probably 4 that I'm going to quickly mention. I wanted this quite a short video really. He got the important goal to get us our 20th league title against Aston Villa, the one when Rooney was in sort of the centre circle, pinged it right across the pitch and went straight to Robin van Persie, and he volleyed it in the top bins. Absolutely unbelievable goal. Great finish, great technique to watch it go over his head and then hit it first time straight into the roof of the net. Brilliant. Then he scored that goal against Spain in the World Cup for Holland, which is that sort of like, I think it was Daley Blind, I think it was, that passed the ball to him across the pitch. Same as sort of Rooney's, but Daley Blind was a lot further back. And then he just sort of jumped him from out of nowhere and scored an absolute unbelievable header. Like the leap on him was amazing. And went straight past Iker Casillas, one of the great goalies the last sort of 20 years. So unbelievable finish that was in the World Cup. And then he also scored that great volley for Arsenal, funny enough, against Charlton all those years ago, which you can obviously see on YouTube. And that was a great finish back then as well. I remember seeing it on Match of the Day at the time and just thinking, wow, what a goal. Thinking, can he sign for Manchester United? And fortunately he did one day, which is really good. And also as well, I thought I'd add the hat-trick that he got for us against Southampton. I think we were losing at the time, and he banged in a hat-trick against them, and one of them was a penalty, and just 3 great goals. And it's really important, that sort of running of getting those important away wins really. And we beat Southampton, they were playing really well. And he helped us get important 3 points that game, so he was crucial that season. And he helped us win all those load of those games really on his own, some of them as well, with his goal ratio. Some important goals that we did have that season as well. Some big performances from other players as well: Rooney, Vidic, Carrick, Scholes, Ferdinand, De Gea. The list could go on. They all played well that season. But yeah, just to finish as well, that his league appearances record is 435 appearances and 205 goals. So yeah, he got some incredible numbers. So it was definitely interesting when I was doing some research on his stats, just how impressive they were. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. And it's nice to sort of have a blast of the past from Robin van Persie as he now retired. He retired last season, and he will go down as one of the Dutch great centre forwards with the amount of goals he scored for club and country, and some great unbelievable goals over the years as well. So I hope you have a great rest of the day and a great rest of the week, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you.